Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Mick. Welcome back to All About Tech. So, when I reviewed the One Audio A10s and the Studio Wireless pair of headphones from One Audio, I was really impressed with what you get for the price of those headphones. So when they reached out and asked if I wanted to check out their brand new EKSA AirJoy Pro gaming headphones. EKSA is their gaming brand. I couldn't say no. You get again that 24-month warranty that you can register, and they are cross-platform. They work with PC, Mac. They work with Xbox One, PS4, and Nintendo Switch, as well as smartphone as well. And there are some really good features that you get for the price here. They're €40, but you can get an €8 discount with a code which I'll pop in the description, which brings the price down to €32. And we're going to take a look at these headphones now. We're going to look at what you get in the box, and then I'm going to talk to you about the quality of the audio, of the microphone, etc., and whether or not I recommend these headphones, because at this price, and spoiler alert, I would recommend these headphones. So let's get into what you get with these headphones. I've been using them for a couple days now. Here is the headphones themselves. They're very, very lightweight, very thin band at the top. But they don't feel particularly cheap. They're not like they don't really just come loose for the sake of coming loose. The hinge is strong. Even though that band is very thin, I can stretch them. I wouldn't want to overstretch them just because the band is very thin. It's got a foam ear cup. I'd be careful not to nick that on anything because it could potentially rip. But very comfortable on the head. And in terms of I/O, so as you can see, there's no wires attached to this pair of headphones, and the reason that is because every cable for this pair of headphones is detachable, including the microphone. So you get a USB Type-C port. That's right, USB Type-C, not micro USB, on a €32 pair of headphones. USB Type-C, absolutely fantastic to see that. A volume wheel, a microphone mute button, which you can tell if it's in or not, because once you push it in, it stays in until you push it out and it comes back out further again. And you've got an audio jack here for your microphone. What else do you get in the box? Obviously, you get your warranty, your manual. You get a really nice carry case. This is like that breathable material. There's loads of little micro holes in the pouch. And it's very soft on the inside, and because it's breathable, it's not going to really get damp on the inside and stuff, with condensation and things like that. Very nice that they've included that. A lot of other similar priced headphones don't come with half the stuff you get here. So first cable, USB Type-C to 3.5mm headphone jack. The USB Type-C plugs into the headphones and then plugs into either your controller or your PC to get audio that way. They also come with this cool EKSA Velcro. It's a lot of little touches which you'd see on a much more expensive pair of headphones. You also get a headphone jack adapter. This is to go from a combo jack to a separate audio and mic adapter. This is if you want to use it this way on PC. Although I'd recommend using the next cable for PC. It is a USB Type-C to USB Type-A cable. And these cables are quite thick as well. These two cables are pretty thick. They've got like a rubbery finish on them. So they're less likely to get tangled, but we'll have to wait and see over time as to what the overall quality of these cables are like. But overall, they don't feel like bad quality cables. This is what I'd recommend to plug in your PC, because these headphones support 7.1 surround sound, only on PC though. So in terms of 7.1 surround sound, I find it a bit of a caveat, because I find it hard to determine if something's to the left in front of me or to the left behind me. I just hear it all as to the left somewhere. But that's all of those cables. And then you get the detachable mic as well, which you just plug in to the headphone jack of the headset. It can only plug into the left side, and there you have a detachable microphone. I do have a bit of a criticism for this microphone. It's not the quality of the mic, the overall sound of the mic. I'll give you a sample in just a second. But the quality of this cable here, which you're supposed to be able to manipulate and put it into the right position, it doesn't really go into the right position very well. It's very flimsy. If all they would have to do is make this a bit thicker and more sturdy, and that would be absolutely perfect. The only other thing maybe I'd do is put a foam piece on top of the microphone. You might find that if you're talking quite loudly into this, your T's, P's, S's, etc. will be overexposed on the microphone, and you'll be able to hear the crackles, etc. But overall quality of the microphone, I'll show you that in just a second. And so here is the quality of the microphone on the AirJoy Pros. As you can see, in terms of a gaming headset, it's absolutely fine. Your teammates are going to be able to hear you very well. The only thing I would say, again, is if there was a piece of foam on the end here, my P's, my F's, my S's, like if you're speaking quite loudly, you're going to be able to hear the crackles and the overexposure of those words with those letters, but apart from that, overall quality of the mic, I'd say is good for the price. Now at the moment, I've got the headphones plugged in via the USB, and as you can see now, the LEDs are on. The LEDs only work when you use the USB cable, because obviously they need to power that those LEDs. The LEDs don't come on if you use the headphone jack, and they also don't work if you use the headphone jack into a controller on console. You can use the USB cable on console as well. It worked absolutely fine on my PS4, but the cable's not that long, and if you're like me, if you have your console in your living room and you need to be a bit further away, if you're on the sofa at the other end of the room, the cable's not going to reach that far to the PS4 or to your console. So I find just plugging it into the controller, you don't lose any audio quality on console because 7.1 surround sound isn't available on console anyway, so you're stuck with stereo sound, which is absolutely fine in my opinion. Also, if you're on PC and you're using the USB cable, you can download the EKSA Audio Center software from their website, and you can control a lot more with these headphones. So if you right click on the speaker, you get volume control, sample rate, the equalizer. You can do your own custom equalizer here if you want to. 7.1 surround sound, you can enable that. It's not enabled by default, but again, I personally find it difficult to differentiate between the different types of lefts and the different types of rights. I personally just find it a bit harder to tell, but that might just be me. There's also a couple other ones for singing, apparently, but I'm not gonna do that because it's a gaming pair of headphones. And then also you also have like a microphone boost for your microphone, your volume levels, you can turn it up. You also have a monitor here, which is good. So this, if you turn it on, you may find that you may start to hear a bit of a buzz. So you don't have to have it turned on. You don't have to have it turned on too loud. But that just feeds a little bit of what you're saying back into the headphones so that you can hear what you're saying, so you're not accidentally shouting when you're in game, etc. Now, in terms of the quality of the headphones, in terms of an audio perspective, I'm really quite impressed with what you get for £32 here with that discount code. Playing several games of Warzone and using it on console as well. I was playing some Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. The audio quality is good. When you're playing Warzone, obviously you need to hear out for those footsteps, for those supply crates, for where the gunshots is happening, and I had no problems identifying where everything was with these headphones. The stereo is working brilliantly. Again, I for one can't really tell 7.1 surround sound in a game of in a pair of headphones, but that's just me with every pair of headphones. I know Razer do THX spatial surround, and I still struggle to tell whereabouts in my left or whereabouts in my right somebody is. All I hear is someone going a bit quieter and then a bit louder. So in terms of audio quality, I'm really happy with the quality here that they have on offer. Overall, my conclusion is, do I recommend these? Absolutely. The main thing I'd change on them is this microphone. It's really good that it's detachable, but I just find that this wire is just too thin and flimsy. It's not gonna really stay where it needs to stay, and if it was thicker, it would just be a lot more sturdy. So I'll leave a link in the description for these headphones. It's a non-affiliate link. I've not been paid to make this review, but overall I think this is a really good review, and you're always going to be reassured with the 24-month warranty as well that you can register. And again, you're getting a really light package. This isn't for everyone. Some people do like those big bulky headphones. I, for one, like big bulky headphones like the Razer Kraken Tournament Edition. These, because I've got quite big ears, unfortunately, I need quite big headphones. The ear cups are a little bit too small for my ears, but that's not going to be the case for most people. I've just got big ears, unfortunately. But I'll leave a link in the description of where you can get these headphones. I hope you enjoyed this video on these headphones. I do recommend them. And yeah, if you like this video, make sure you give it a like. Comment down below what your thoughts are. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future tech videos. I've got a review of the Razer Kraken Tournament Edition version 2 is coming out soon, and a review of the Logitech G502 Hero Special Edition mouse as well. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of those. Until then, I've been Mick from All About Tech, and I'll catch you guys out in the next one. Peace.